Here's the question. How can we administer change in a way that avoids employees feeling their role, expertise, or importance is diminished due to the change? And here's your three options, Tanya. Again, all of them are right, so you're going to be a guaranteed winner. The first one is acknowledge contributions and expertise before introducing the change. The second one is frame the change as an opportunity for growth and development. And then the third one is provide recognition and positive reinforcement throughout the process. Which one of those three do you like the most and why?
Really feel like this is an unfair quiz. I'm just going to put that out there, right? They're all right. But I'm going to go with the first one, acknowledge contributions and expertise before introducing the change. And here's why. If you think about just the financial situation of most employees in the United States, their job is their lifeline, right? If their job disappears tomorrow, then they don't, I mean, the stats are out there. Most people don't have 6 months of savings in the bank. They don't have like this runway. And so when I think about my job, the first thing I'm looking at is security, right? Herzberg even tells us that, right? When we think about engagement, we need to feel secure. And so anytime a change comes up, I think there's this immediate response that it can feel like a threat to that identity at work. And so even if their role shifts, even by a little bit, we are defaulted to perceived danger, right? And so we're going to say, do I still matter? Am I being evaluated, right? When AI came out, what were all of the headlines? We're not going to need workers in 5 years, right? Which we know is not true. And so I think acknowledging we're doing a really good job here. We really appreciate the time and talents that you give us. And then we can go on to framing how the change is going to be an opportunity. And then we should be providing recognition along the way. But the starting point is because of the work that you've done and the value that we brought, now we get to do more and we get to do it more efficiently. So that's where I'd start.
Yeah, and I like that, particularly when you say because of the great work that we've done. And sometimes we're making changes, and it's not because of the great work we're done. It's because of legal reasons, or it's because the government is making a mandate in some way, or something along that line. But it's still important to recognize. And I know myself, I'm not one that easily recognizes great work of people. I recognize it, but I don't verbalize it. I don't express it too easily. And, being able to find and break it down, slow it down, break it down is another phrase I like to have and say, okay, what are the two or three things I can say? Because we've done these things, we're well prepared for this change.